Hello everybody, my name is Phillip Weiss, and I want to welcome you to the stage reading of the play Clemenceau. Now, before I make any other comments, I just want to ask you to turn off your cell phones if you have one, okay? Now, towards the end of the play, there will be one brief intermission, all right? Brief, all right? The play itself isn't really all that long, but it's long enough where I thought the audience might benefit from a brief intermission. You know, the play Clemenceau is, if you know anything about history, if you're familiar with the name Clemenceau, it's a historical figure, okay? But this play is not a history. It's not really about the life of Clemenceau per se, but it's a work of fiction, so I don't want anybody to come away from the play thinking that, you know, they've learned something new about European history or history of France or the history of Clemenceau, okay? And, you know, now this is a stage reading. This is a stage reading. And stage reading is a little bit different from, you know, a more complete kind of production. You know, you go to a Broadway show, you go to a theater, right? You see a lot of things relating to, you know, costumes, lighting, scenery, right? All that kind of glitzy stuff, all right? And it's part of theater. It's a legitimate part of theater. There's no question about it, all right? But to me, it's, you know, the glitzy part, as important as it is, it's secondary to the fundamental structure of theater. And to me, there's two elements of theater. Two elements. One is the script, right? Okay, you can have Arthur Miller wrote plays, right? William Inge, Tennessee Williams, I don't know, numerous other playwrights, right? Eugene O'Neill, so on and so forth, right? And wrote tremendous plays, right? Tremendous, I thought they're tremendous. Classics, you know, plays that are just part of not only American culture, but world culture. Okay, iconic even. But you want to know something? Those plays are just words until they're brought to life. And who brings the play to life? The actors. That's the other element. You can't have a play without actors. You can have the most brilliant, incredibly wonderful dialogue, such as you may go, what you want to hear soon, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just marks on a piece of paper until artists, known as actors, bring those words to life. And, you know, that's something never to take for granted, ever to take for granted. And you know, when you go to a movie, you go to a show, what's the thing that's advertised on the show? It's not the director, not the name of the playwright.
Who's starring?
Who's marquee? The actor, okay? That's the marquee. That's what attracts the audience. So is the actor. So is the actor. So with that in mind, I want to introduce the actors who will be performing this play today. And as you hear your names, you may be stand up and acknowledge the audience, if you don't mind. Okay. So I'm just going to step aside, but keep the camera focused on the actors. Okay. First, Therese McGinn. And then there's Nick Vasquez. Okay, Nick here. See, that's a little pantomime. Oh, by the way, I might as well introduce the gentleman who just joined us. He's also a member of the cast. Okay. Nikhil Verma. Sharon Schiller. Harry Wong. Oh, I'm sorry. Harry Wong is holding the camera. Okay. And last but not least, I should have saved Harry for last, actually. But okay, you can forgive me on this. Okay. Conrad Cesar Tirinanzi II. Okay. So now. The admission for this play is $7. However, for people who are related to the cast members, I waive that. But whether I waive it or not, any amount of money that you can contribute towards this production would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. I mean that sincerely. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. The more the better. If you're thinking about giving, let's say, $1, but you said because out of the goodness of your heart, you want to give $10, I will accept the $10, okay? Just put it in a box over there, okay? But if you don't want to contribute, that's okay. Also because I'm glad that you're here. I really am. I really, really am, okay? And now, one other thing. You notice I'm wearing this red hat, right? Is that I just want to explain briefly what this hat is about, okay? It's a red hat.
It's not Trump.
No. It's very interesting. I say very interesting. The color red now is so associated with certain political symbols now. That is amazing. It used to be associated with other political symbols, which now have been replaced by yet other political symbols. So anyway, but it has nothing. This is not a political symbol. What happened was about 8 years ago. At the time, I was doing stage readings, right? And I was still using props. Sometimes I would use props. So I bought this hat as a prop for one of the actors, and he looked terrible he was really terrible in the hat. I mean, I'll never forget. He looked horrible in the hat. He thought he looked good in it. I thought he looked terrible. But okay, but be that as it may, what are you going to do, right? Okay. So I was like kind of concerned, what should I do with the hat? It cost me $2, okay? I bought it downstairs in a store that doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, I have the label on, you notice? And the reason why I have the label on, because the clerk said if I ever want to return the hat, I should keep the label on. So I've kept the label on the hat for the past 8 years. Okay, it doesn't make any sense, but it's my story.
Too bad the store's not there anymore.
Not even there anymore. So that's the story of the hat. Because people are asking me, why are you wearing this red hat? Wait, what are you trying to do? Why do you have that label there? So I told the story, With that in mind, hope you enjoyed the show. Harry, thank you very much.